What is up, guys? JD here. I hope you're doing well today. We are on day 6 of my vacation carry. How am I doing so far? Let me know down in the comments below. Am I keeping up with what I say I'm going to carry each day? Now, I think I have neglected to mention it to this point, but I am recording these videos in advance if that wasn't already obvious. And this is the planned carry that I have each day. I am curious how I will do and if you guys are keeping up with it and having fun with this series, because I thought it was just an interesting way to kind of correlate my videos with my vacation to see how I do with these layouts. Anyway, let's jump into today's carry. All right, we'll recap what I've carried so far this week. And instead, today we're going to jump into today's carry a little bit quicker. For Friday, I wanted to carry a front flipper. So I do have the newer model from Vosti. This is the Croc. Now, this one is a little bit of an interesting carry. They do now offer a more affordable version, I think, with like G10 and G10 inlays. This one here is aluminum with a really beautiful Topo G10 inlay. It almost looked like copper carbon fiber. Someone did correct me in the video down in the comments that it is the Topo G10. Thank you for that. I was just going off of the looks. It's very deceiving. It definitely looks like copper carbon fiber on there. This does have their top liner lock on there, and it is a really awesome lock because it does have a solid lockup, and because it is a button actuated compression lock, you can reverse this pocket clip and you can very easily use this both left-handed and right-handed. So very easy to use with both hands. As I mentioned on this one, you do get a front flipper, and because it does have a real detent with the detent ball that works with that top liner lock, it has an awesome detent tune on it, very easy to use. Now this one is a little bit more of a smaller carry, and I'll be honest, normally this is like my companion carry that I carry with something else, or if I have a lighter loadout, I will carry this one. A nice modified reverse Tonto blade shape on here. It's got a little bit of a belly on it, but more of what I would call that reverse Tonto blade shape on it. Very thin and slicey. This is S35 VN blade steel, and they are doing a good job on the S35 VN. It has held its edge extremely well. S35 has phenomenal edge retention, but it's still fairly easy to maintain and or sharpen. Now, I do like this one because it is a little bit more unique. It does have a little bit of like a rise on the handle here. So when you're holding it, kind of comes up a little bit higher into the palm, and it does create a really nice ergo. Now it is small, so I do wrap my fingers around it a little bit more, but I think with smaller hands, you'll find that it kind of nestles a little bit better right here underneath the thumb. Now for me, again, with the larger hands, it's just wrapping, but it does kind of have the geared back spacer here that does grip into the hand, so it ends up being very comfortable. I do like to see that they are raising these lanyard holes and post up and actually putting the pocket clip further back. On the Raccoon, it's my biggest complaint is the fact that that pocket clip is forward, and it looks like they did that to make space for the lanyard hole. So I'm happy to see that they are doing that. Now this does have full steel nested liners in order to make that top liner lock work, and it is riding on ceramic bearings, so it does give you very smooth action. And it is a little bit thicker, but I do appreciate its chunky nature. Since it is smaller, that chunkiness actually makes it feel super comfortable at hand, so I like that a lot. I also really like this coating. So far holding up pretty well. Now I will admit this has been mostly used to open some packages and break down the occasional box. I do want to really push. I don't know if you will be able to see on camera because I don't have my normal studio set up. This is the temporary setup that I'm using until we move into the new place, and then I can set it up. Maybe right there you'll be able to catch it. to see a little bit of where you can see some sign of where I've cut on this one. So I think this might be a PVD. Could just be a coated blade, but I think this actually is a PVD coating because of how well it's holding up. It's not as tough as DLC, but PVD will actually hold up to wear a little bit better than just a coated blade. So I like that about this one. If you're interested in the Croc, I do have affiliate links to Vosteed and Amazon. If they are on Amazon, I will post that as well. When you use those links, guys, it does help the channel, and I appreciate that tremendously. Totally up to you if you want to do that one. Did I miss anything on this one? Let me know down in the comments below. And how am I doing so far this week? We're going to try to get all of them on here. So Front Flipper Friday, we did the Croc. We did the modded Axor from Wixco for Thumb Stud Thursdays, and for Wharncliffe Wednesday, we did the modified Wharncliffe in the CJRB Pyrite Light with the SF2 steel. For Tuesday, just wanted to carry the bug out and get this one into the rotation, as it is a tradition to bring the knife that my wife gave me for the very first one that she gifted me down here for each of our beach vacations. For my Carter Monday, the Porcupine, and Sunday, fun day, the day we drove down, I carried my Bodacious. What do you think about the loadout so far as well? And again, am I keeping up with what I'm saying I'm going to carry? Let me know down in the comments below. If you're enjoying the video, if you enjoyed the video, a like would be appreciated. If you're enjoying the content, definitely consider subscribing if you're not subscribed. As always, a special shout out and thanks to my channel members. Love you guys. That's it for me today. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I'll catch you on the next one. Goodbye.